Hey Susie, in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. My name is Seleni and I work with small business owners across the state of Utah. I'm actually based out of Utah County myself, so just a little bit further south. But I put together this quick custom video for you about your online presence and specifically how you stack up against your competitors. There's no sales pitch here, just providing pure value. So at this point, you're probably sitting there asking yourself, why would she be doing this? What's the catch here? Well, that's a fair question. Most local business owners are just too busy running their business, swamped with payroll, helping customers, answering questions, dealing with employees, and staying on top of jobs. And many times, learning how to leverage the internet to benefit their company just gets buried underneath all of the other to-dos. So let's be real, half the time, the only reason they haven't hired someone yet is because they don't know who to trust and who's an expert. So that's exactly why I make videos like this. I found that by giving people a free, easy attack plan of things that they can actually do to impact their business for free, it's resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Seleni, please can you just handle this for me? So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or even if by the end of this video, if you simply want to take this free attack plan that I gave to you and do it yourself, that totally works for me too. So let me show you the 3 things that will set your company, Balfour Plumbing, above your competition. And I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'll make this as brief as possible. The 3 things that I want to cover today is first, content, second, citations, and third, backlinks. So first up is content. So jumping over here to your website, so since Google is not a human, it can't just know exactly what you do. So it needs to be told through your content. And your content is basically anything here that you can see on your front page that is highlighted. So this can include the text that you're seeing here, pictures, what pictures are saved as, what's behind the pictures, that can all be considered content. So let me just show you an example even of, let's jump down here to one of your images. Let's see, oh, that one's not gonna be a good image. Let's go here. If we were to go here and look at saving your image, we can see that it's just saved with the generic like thumbnail name. Now this is where it'd be really critical to add specific keywords that you're wanting to rank for. So specific keywords and location that you could hide behind this image there and save the image as. That will help boost your content to have keyword-rich content. And then these are all things that I had shown you in the highlighting, the text and pictures. These are all things that the Google bots can read and basically get an idea of what the business is, what services do you offer, the areas you're targeting, and all of that is going to help position you in the search ranking. So the goal is having unique and authoritative content, and you want to have enough of it to add in the keywords or key phrases that people are actually searching for in Google for someone to find the services that you offer. Most business owners know that they need content on their website, but what they don't know is that in order to rank #1 on Google for plumbing, for instance, the average content count needs to be like 1,500 to 2,400 words on your homepage alone, while making sure that it contains the right keywords and right phrases that customers are actually searching for. Right now, when I plugged in your site here to my word counter, comparing it to another top competitor here, we can see your website has about 572 words on it compared to the competitor that's got almost 2,700 words on it. Jumping over here to one of the competitors there in the Salt Lake Valley, they've got a lot of content. Like I said, about 2,700 words. So you can see here just the difference there. And when you put in more content and you're able to add in those keywords and then be able to start ranking on Google as well. Now we're going to go ahead and go check out one of my tools over here. Now this is called Ahrefs. It's a really cool tool. Typically costs a couple $100s a month, but it essentially gives you behind the scenes details just that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site, and it can help give us an idea of what is working well for you and what's working well for your competition. So I ran a quick scan of a different competitor that's over in the Salt Lake region as well. And then this is kind of what it's showing. This is from Mill Creek Plumbing. It shows how many keywords they've got on their website. So we're looking at about 220 and the type of traffic that their website is bringing in. If we actually are going to dive a little bit deeper here to be able to look at their keywords and see the exact keywords that your competition is ranking for and actually what your customers are searching for every month. So as you can see here, we're going to jump down. You can see here that your competition is ranked second place, third place, 2.5 there for keyword plumbers, Salt Lake City. That's got a volume of almost 1,700 searches per month. Similarly, they're in position 3 for keyword plumber, Salt Lake City with 2,200 searches a month. 2.5 again for Salt Lake plumbers with 410 searches. This is another high hitter, 3rd position for Salt Lake City plumber with 810. So as you can see here, we've got some really high volume keywords that are being searched every single month in Salt Lake. Now, if we jump over here to your website, similarly, we can see the overview of what keywords are on your website, the type of traffic that is bringing in, and we're going to dive in specifically to see what kind of keywords you've got going on. It looks like you've got some name-specific keywords there and the type of volume that it is bringing in. So you are first position here for this one. It's got a low volume, but again, it's specific to your name. So one really important thing to think about is that we want to have keywords that people are actually searching into Google. So unless they're already aware of your exact company name and are going there to type that in specifically, more likely they're going to be typing in something more generic like plumbers, Salt Lake City, because they're looking for a plumber, like plumbing services. And so unless they know your name, they're searching more like this, as you can see here in the volume that you're seeing. So that's just something to be able to keep in mind. Let me see here. Okay, so basically that kind of helps wrap up looking at all those different keywords here. That first thing that we just need to do is beat out your competition online to be able to get that minimum of 1,500 words here on your homepage, and make sure that you're including all of those high volume searched keywords in there. It's 100% beatable to beat your competition out on that if you get that done. Okay, so now the second thing, we're actually going to jump over here to Google. That's not where I wanted to be. Let's hurry and pull up. Sorry, I closed that out. Let's go. Plumber, Salt Lake City here. So this is one of those high volume keywords here. And when you search that, you can see the top portion here is the ads. So here's the thing about ads. Ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if your foundation, like your website, isn't dialed in. So it can work, but just be careful to not burn your money with Google Ads until you know for sure that your site is going to convert. Especially if you're looking for a more long-term play, sometimes it's better to look at a more SEO route as well. So we're actually going to jump down here below the ad section though. We're going to jump into this coveted map section. So this area has a lot to do with the second important thing that we're going to talk about, which is citations. So you're probably asking yourself, what is a citation? Why do they matter? And that's a great question. You see, this is the Google Maps section. It's called the Map Pack, actually. I'm sure you've seen it. I'm sure you've used this section at some point. And maybe you've even thought to yourself, how in the world can I get my business up on here? So you can see it's usually got 3 to 4 spots. This one's an ad spot, but these are all organic or just top ranking in the Google Maps section there. So citations are super simple. They're just your business's name, address, and phone number listed on a bunch of online directories like these. So you've got local.com, Yellow Pages, Yelp, CityStar, and so on. Citations need to match your Google listing exactly. Having citations like these helps Google be able to verify you and give relevance to your business. So the number one thing that you can do today to help push yourself up on the Google Map Pack is just to increase your citation game. When you get more citations than your competitor, especially citations from authoritative and industry-specific website, your credibility is going to boost and you're going to gain more trust from Google, which will then push you up here above your competition. So now you might be asking yourself, well, great, but how do I actually do that? So we use sites like WhiteSpark or Bright Local that will tell us exactly which directories these competitions are listed on, and we can literally go down their list and match the directories they're on. But we wouldn't want to just stop there because we don't want to just match them. We want to dominate them online. So if your competitor here has 100 citations, we'd go out and get 150 or 200 citations. And that pretty much wraps up the citation section here for the second thing. Now, let's talk about the third thing that I wanted to go over with you today, which is backlinks. This is often referred to as link juice. This third pillar will really help you dominate online on Google specifically. So when we search for this high volume keyword of plumber, Salt Lake City, we scroll down past the ads, past the map pack, then we're hitting this section down here. This is the organic listing section. And you can see here, right, your site is not ranked number 1 or even anywhere on this first page of Google. Now, this is where you want to be. And in order to get here, you want to beat out your competition in every aspect. So you need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, this is where the backlinks come into play. Simply, a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So basically just think of site A is linking to site B, then A is giving B some of its link juice or authority. So it's kind of like a vote of confidence in Google's eyes. The more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. The easiest way to think about link juice is simply think about it like a popularity contest back in high school. You want the coolest, most popular kid to be recommending you. So in this popularity contest, the business with the most relevant backlink wins. And I say relevant because not all backlinks are created equal. So you're a plumber, right? Well, you wouldn't want a backlink from an ice cream shop linking back to you because you guys don't churn ice cream. Although tasty, that backlink would be kind of useless to you. But having a backlink from like a drywall company linking to you, that would be much more effective. So let's actually jump back over here into my tool again. We can actually see here on your website, you've got 63 backlinks. Not bad, but not dominant. And if we jump over here to your competitor, let's jump over here to the overview again. They've got 129 backlinks. And a lot of them are from really strong, relevant sources. So again, how do we get these? Well, in Ahrefs, we can actually click on this and we can see the exact sites that are linking to them. And we can go get those same links for your business. Again, this is very beatable with time. Getting you to the top of Google is not magic. It's just a tried and true method. And I've pretty much given you the exact method today. So again, the 3 things that you could do today to grow your online presence is 1, increasing your content. So getting that front page to the 1,500 words minimum, again, using the right keywords and phrases. 2nd, citations. You want to be able to get your name, address, and phone number listed all over on the online directories to beat out your competition by a landslide. And 3rd, backlinks. You need to get more relevant quality sites pointing to you guys to show Google that you are the authority. If you implement these strategies today, you guys could be number 1 across Google. It's that simple. So I'm sure you're wondering, well, what now? Well, really, you've got 2 options. You can go ahead and take this information I provided to you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally cool with that. Or if you have found this information to be valuable, and if you're one of those business owners to still raise their hands for the most effective route to save yourself time and hassle, simply respond to this email. We'll set up a time to chat and dive deeper into your specific situation and see what I can do to really help your business thrive. Again, my name is Seleni, and I look forward to your email. Have a great day.